Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tosia Yomo. Please sit back and relax as you watch this video. Thank you. I have something very interesting to share with you, and it is to tell you why people may know your product, but when it's time to make a purchase, they go elsewhere. In spite of all that you have spent on advertisement, on sales campaign, in spite of the fact that you are the most popular brand, people may still choose your competitor over you. Now let's paint a scenario where you have a warehouse selling rice in the popular Oshodi market. Everyone in the market knows your brand because you've been there for years and you run a lot of adverts. People they know your name. Your name is what they call household name. But when customers come into the market and they need to make a purchase, they see your brand, they recognize it, and they even rate it high and say, oh, what a solid brand, they sell good rice. But they walk right past you to the next store, next door, bring out their wallets or bring out their ATM cards, whichever the case may be, and make the purchase from your competitor. Now, this is the paradox in business that is called the paradox of brand awareness and brand perception. So you have the attention, you have the popularity, but your competitor gets the cash. Your competitor goes home with the cash. And at the end of the day, they say cash is king. It isn't your popularity that will put food on your table, right? It's the cash, it's the patronage that matters at the end. Now the question is, why would your customers leave you even though they know you, yet go patronize the person at the next door? Those are the things. I have five reasons for that, and we're going to look at them quickly. So the first is poor product experience. Poor product experience. So if someone comes to your restaurant and they tasted your food and it was sour or it turned out bad, the truth is you won't see them again, and they'll go out there to tell everyone else they meet how bad the food they ate in your restaurant tasted. And so you've not only lost future patronage from them, you would also lose patronage from other potential buyers. So this will be one of the reasons why people know you and they buy elsewhere. It's because they've patronized you once and the quality of your product or the quality of your service didn't meet the expectation. So your advert may have been great and may have created an expectation of the kind of service they will get from you, or the kind of products that you have to offer, and then they come and the experience is totally different from what you've advertised. So you would remain popular, you remain known, because at least you can't suddenly get erased from the memory, but your competitor will be the one going on with the cash. The second reason would be the issue of your pricing, okay? Which I would like to call a mismatch in your pricing. So let's say you have a very good product and a very good product that would, in terms of rating, we can say your product is like 100%, and then you priced it. Let's say you priced it 50,000 naira, okay? And then a customer sees another competitor whose product, though not as good as yours, is not bad also. It's manageable. So let's say in terms of quality, let's say the product is like 95%. So remember, yours in terms of quality is 100%, your competitors in terms of quality is 95%, but yours is priced 50,000 naira and your competitor is priced maybe 35,000 naira. The truth is, a rational customer would rather go and make that purchase from your competitor whose price is lower, significantly lower than yours, but the drop in quality isn't so material. So it then means that you need to work on your pricing. If there is any reason why your pricing will be higher than that of your competitors, you must make sure that the value you offer, the value that your product or service offer also is significantly different, significantly higher than that of your competitor. You can't have a very wide gap in your pricing, and but on the side of the quality or whatever the value you have to offer, there isn't a wide gap within that of your competitor. The natural tendency will be that your customers will drift to that other one because they see that the drop in quality is just a slight one. So you need to look at your product and your pricing and to be sure that there is no mismatch. So the very third item that I would say is responsible for why you would have customers not patronize you even though they really love your brand is also in the area of negative brand perception. So if your brand has been associated with maybe some controversial, unfavorable controversial issues, or your brand is known to have a lot of customer complaints that has maybe gained social media attention, or people have generally had a nasty experience dealing with your business, it leaves a bad taste in their mouth and causes them to go elsewhere, basically. So you see, in this case, the issue is not about your product. Your product is solid, your pricing is solid, but the customer experience or the kind of controversial issues surrounding your business just repels people from you. So that's another thing to watch out for. So the fourth thing that I will mention is the issue of empty shelf. Okay, so if people come into your store and they don't see the products they came for, maybe they will understand the first time. They come the second time, they don't see the items they were open to buy. The truth is, you may not get the third chance. They will go to that competitor next door who they are sure, come rain, come shine, would have what they're looking for. So the product quality may not be as great as yours. Even the customer service may not be anything extraordinary. The pricing may even be the same price with yours, but the fact that they always have products available, they are consistent in the service offering, makes them more attractive to the buyers or to the customers. Because people know when they come to your store, they may have, they may not have, or when they come to your factory, it may be shut down. There are some business owners who run their businesses in that way. Today they open, tomorrow they just they are not open. So customers can't tell whether when they get there they will find someone to attend to them. So rather than waste their time, trying to check out whether you will be there or not, trying to make an attempt to see whether the products will be available in your store or not, they will go to that place where they are sure that, oh, this guy, when I get to his office, I will meet him there. Or this woman, when I get to her warehouse, she would have product to supply to me. So that's it. The problem of empty shelf, the problem of not being consistent in showing up can make you lose patronage to a competitor even when you're better or more popular. So the very last one that I will discuss is also the one about your weak value proposition. So what is this about? So when you are advertising your product or your service, telling people about your product or service, some people make the mistake of just say buy from me without making sure to clearly articulate the value that they are offering. When we say value, what that means is that product, what problem is it going to solve? So if you're selling liquid wash, be very clear to describe how this liquid wash can maybe clean up the toilets faster than others. Let us know exactly what that product is going to, the problem that product is going to solve. And if it's service, let us know how your service is unique from the others. Let us know how how much time, for instance, that you will save your customers when you offer that service to them. So be very clear about the value that your product or your service offers. So it's not enough to just be noisy and dramatic in your adverts. By the time you leave your customers should clearly understand what they stand to benefit when they decide to buy from you. They should clearly know what your product, their own problem that your product is going to solve. Because once that is not clear, the chances are high that your advertisement will not translate to patronage. They will go to that person's next door who they are very sure of what exactly his product will do for them. So thank you very much. These are the few points we're going to share today. I look forward to see you next time on Walk to Wealth with Tosin Ayomo. As usual, please subscribe, follow, like, comment, do all the good things that comes to your mind to do on this page. See you. Bye.